until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. The next land we made was called the Dead Man. Next Rainhead, off Plymouth, off Portland the White. Then we sailed by Beachy, by Fairley and Dungeness, till we came abreast of the South Foreland Light. We'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. And the signal was made for the Grand Fleet to anchor, all in the Downs that night for to lie. Then it stand by your stoppers, steer clear your shank painters, haul up your glue guarders, let tacks and sheets fly. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. So let every man toss off a full bumper and let every man drink off a full glass. We'll drink and be merry and drown melancholy, singing here's a good health to each true-hearted lass. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues. Thought I heard the captain say, pay me my money down. Tomorrow is our sailing day. Pay me my money down. Well, pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Well, as soon as the boat is clear of the bar, pay me my
You gotta just go for it, yeah.
captain knocks me with a spar.
Get them rough sketches going. Work your way up. If you're stuck, it can help to thumbnail, which is where you just draw, a tiny thumbnailing. Just draw a tiny version of what you're trying to draw with like stick figures, basically. It's really basic shapes. And go, do I like that pose? Is that better?
Nights at sea, pay me my money down. The captain bled every last dollar out of me. Pay me my money down. Well, pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money Sunset, an evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. When I put out to sea. When I put out to sea, and may there be no moaning of the bar. When I put out to sea, but such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, that which drew from out the boundless deep,
Oh yeah, it's the Longest Johns. They do sea shanties. Hope you're having a good morning. It is midnight where I am. Well, it's 11 p.m., but whatever. Morning is relative. It's morning somewhere, like where you are.
stowing sugar in the hole below, 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 below. Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below.
Nice.
Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below.
I don't know if it's your first or second one, but the second one laid me out. Everyone's having different symptoms apparently, but it made me just fall asleep after a couple hours. Hit me like a ton of bricks. Also, I got like body aches all over. That was weird. All my muscles were like, hey chief, I don't like this. And I was like, can y'all calm down? We gotta sleep eventually. But I am double vaxxed up, so that is great.
Tell the maid we got bad news. Can get no steam for the fire in the flue. Stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey,
It always does take me a while to get up.
stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Well, the captain's on the quarter deck, scratching away at his old neck. He shouts out, heave the larboard lead, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar
Oh, that would suck. Yeah, I didn't get anything from the first one, nothing. And thankfully the second one, like, the body aches were like hours and hours later when I was trying to go to bed. Because I had to get up at like, I think I had to go to like a 9 a.m. appointment to go to one of the sites. And I got back home because I had to pick up something else on the way back home at the store. And of course I'm still wearing my mask until that stops becoming a thing. I'm not taking it off in stores for fucking nothing. Like, I got something at the store, I went home, and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling a little sleepy. Maybe it's because I woke up a few hours earlier than I usually do, at like noon. So I like sat down and then I went, I just passed the hell out. Just gone. Woke up at like 3 or 4 or something, I don't know. I was still a little groggy. But I was like, oh, maybe that's the only thing it did, but you know, hopefully you don't get the aches. You have enough aches with the fibro. I'm just glad I didn't get nauseous with it or anything. That's my problem. I got a condition that makes me nauseous about everything. So hopefully you don't get anything crazy. Ideally, you have nothing at all. No effects at all. It didn't last very long though. It was just like, a day. That was it. Knock on wood. The only wood I have is a paintbrush. Knock on wood. I haven't sold stuff online for a while, crafting stuff wise. Kind of went through a bit of a slump for a long time. I was mostly just doing like a 2D digital art and putting it on Redbubble and stuff. But I was planning on selling these because I want to make them, but I don't know where I'm going to keep them. So I was thinking of reopening the store envy when I have a few. Boy, I know that feeling. I'm not alive most of the time. I'm actually a zombie. It can be tough being a zombie, but, you know, the good thing about us is that we're very persistent. Yeah, once I think this buddy is pretty much ready to go. I was gonna list, you know, the dragon. That looks terrifying. Sorry for going. Yeah, I got that buddy. I think I might keep Tater Tot, who's not entirely finished yet. Gotta fill that in. This one, this is like the one I wanted to make when I first started making these. But I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. But I did make little pattern pieces so that I could make another one. This pattern was pretty easy to put together. It's just, you know, I had to carefully pin everything. It was kind of hard to figure out, and I have no idea if it's gonna work. This is all from scratch. I was thinking of just like, since I made so many of these, I was trying to use up some expired opaque resin. So I ended up with like 80 of these things. I was thinking of selling a bunch of these as blanks in case people wanted to make their own custom mini Furbies, you know? And selling the glitter ones. I want to make a freaking necklace and earring set out of this one. It's pretty. Yeah, I was thinking of selling those as blanks, you know, so people can make their own, but they don't, you know, want to buy the thing to start with. The Furbies were just because, well, I really liked the weird subculture of Furby modification that is mostly on Tumblr, I think. Because I really like stuff that looks deeply cursed, but, you know, is kind of fun and crafty. And, but, like, the thing is, they're kind of big. The Furby faces are hard to get. Even, like, it was hard to get, and I was like, well, it'd be great if I could make a small one. And then I remembered, actually the rest of the pieces here, the one I got on eBay. I think it was almost this exact same one. It's missing its face because I removed it to make a, like, this used to be its little face. I had to cut it open. It used to have a voice box, but the voice box is, the batteries are all messed up, so I have to put new batteries in there and see if I can get that working again. So I got one of these off eBay because I had one when I was a little kid back in the 90s. They did this Furby promotion with McDonald's, and I remembered getting one, and I'm pretty sure it was this exact same type. I don't know where it went over the years, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, screw it, I'll get one off eBay. So I got one off eBay, and I was like, well, since I want to make a 3-headed Furby, I'd rather not buy 3 Furbies. This is small enough that I can make a silicone mold of it and cast it to get 3 faces. I'm going to paint over the faces anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know? And then I was like, as long as I have this old plastic that my friend gave me that has been sitting on a shelf for way too long, and is definitely expired, but still works just barely enough to work, I might as well use up the rest of it on Furby faces. Just, I might as well. It was really fun. Here's one of the molds I made, so I can make some Furbs. I'm planning on making more with clear resin because I have a whole ton of clear resin too. And like, then I was like, well, I can make as many as I want with these. And then I started having other ideas, like, you know, the dragon Furby, and Tater Tot started out as a test to make sure that the body pattern worked okay. And then I just started decorating it. Now I'm getting ideas for other ones and just having fun with it. I'm just having a fun time. Oh, and you asked when I started sewing? My mom taught me basic sewing when I was a little kid. We liked to make Halloween costumes together, and Sometimes she would just be like, let's make a pillow or something. Let's just make something. I'm gonna show you how to fix something. And she was also really crafty and just kind of showed me how to do stuff. And so I just kind of kept sewing stuff because, you know, it's a useful ass skill, so. And eventually that led to this. I'm sure Mom would be so proud. She would love the iridescent pink ones. Mom, if heaven is real and you're up there, this is where the sewing went. She'd probably think they were hilarious. Oh, she thought Furbies were super creepy, so I don't actually know. According to her, one time she was just hanging out in a room when me and my friend were playing at the friend's house, and she was waiting for my friend's mom, her friend, to get them some like lemonade or something. I can't remember entirely, but and she was like, I'm gonna look at the funny little Furby my kid plays with all the time. And she swore that the Furby told her, you have pretty brown eyes, which freaked Mom out because she did have brown eyes. We both have brown eyes. She had never said that. It never asked her, what color are your eyes, or something, you know, like that. It just said she had pretty brown eyes. And so Mom was afraid of them ever since then. She wasn't the type to make something up like that either. Like, she was dead serious about everything and believed in not lying. And, like, honestly, I wouldn't put it past a Furby to say something fucked up like that, so. Right? Yeah, years later, Furby modding became a thing. I don't know who started it, but they're a genius. And it turns out that I grew up to just be really into really weird stuff. And I was like, that sounds hilarious, and then I told you the rest of it about how I thought of making the tiny Furbies, etc., yada yada. Okay, they have to combine here, and then the bottom is going to go out a bit, and I have no idea if it's going to work. Let's just do it. Yeah, I just started doing this like super recently, and I don't know how to make plush patterns. I've made a couple plushies before, but like never anything this complicated. I'm totally winging it, and I don't know what I'm doing. If this turns out as miraculously okay as the dragon one did, that'll be surprising. Yeah, sometimes just going for it produces pretty great results. Sometimes it turns out an utter disaster, and I have many old projects that ended up like that, but sometimes magic happens. The crafting gods smile down upon your needle and thread. Oh, right, I should ask, because you're the event host. I just wanted to confirm to make sure I got it right, because I'm always worried that I get appointments wrong. Is, my time slot is in your time, 5 to, wait. 1 to 3 a.m. right on July 3rd? 1 to 3 a.m. July 3rd? That's the time slot I had, right? My phone is there, otherwise I'd check. Looks like it's going to be a cool event. I always want to try to start events like that, but I don't know where to start, so I love it when other people do it for me. Taunting task. Okay, thank you so much. I just want to make sure I remember it right. I would die if I somehow got like the wrong time idea. And in my time, it would be 10 p.m. to 12. Okay, yeah, 3 to 5, which... Okay. Yeah, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Okay, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Okay, 3 to 5, alright. Thank you very much for checking. I know you said you'd also contact everyone closer, but I just gotta make absolute sure I don't accidentally agree to go on any fishing trips or something then. Okay. You ever have to count backwards and your brain leaks out of your ears from the sheer effort of having to do a simple math? Wait, 10:30. Wait. 10, 9, 8. Okay, so it would be at 8 p.m. That's it, 8 p.m., yeah. At 8 to 10 then? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set little alarms for myself so I keep track of time and rate at the right time and make a note of who I have to go to. I hope the event goes smoothly for you and you don't get like cancellations last second and other annoying stuff to deal with. And I hope everyone can make it okay. Okay. Hold on. They're all supposed to join. Heck. Yeah, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. my time, yeah. It's gonna go around, okay. Good luck staying up that long. Although you've done it before, so... But still, good luck. Okay, and they're all gonna meet there. Go back. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Only one cancellation is honestly kind of surprising. Oh, I guess most streamers are pretty serious about being on time to things. Although last time, I guess if everyone was stuck at home in quarantine, then might not have had other things to do. Oh, geez, yeah. If you need to take a nap during my stream, that is totally okay. If I see you in chat, I'm gonna be the one who's like, make sure you're getting your rest. I don't even think I've been awake for 50 hours before. Ah, okay. Yeah, I have an idea for a thing I wanted to work on for a while, and I realized it would work for a sunshine theme. I just need like one thing that I gotta go out to a thrift store to see if I can find. I might even have one around the house if I'm willing to break something. Well, hopefully your mod will understand that you've been awake for a long time. I'm sure you'll think of something. Seem to have some cool stuff out so far. The journal you were working on was so cute. With the button flowers and all that. Love it. Buttons are like some of the cutest things, and I like seeing them used on things that aren't fabric. It's great seeing them on fabric, love them on fabric, but when it's like, oh, use a button in a different way, it's like, oh, that's so freaking cute, dude. Oh, now I'll probably remember to ask nearer to the event, but is it supposed to be all ages? Should I make a note in my calendar that I should try not to curse during my slots? Because generally I curse a whole lot, but I can use replacement curses like dang and heckin'. And I bet I'm I'm getting fairly far in like the tiny mini sketchbook I made out of pages from another sketchbook that kind of got messed up. I'd love to make another one. The binding is really loose though because I didn't use the right type of string for it. But it turned out okay. You know, it's really cool to make something that you can then use a lot, you know. Also, custom-made journals could probably sell for a bit, huh? Yeah, and I do have to go to a couple places in town tomorrow to get some stuff I need, so maybe I'll see some cute little New Mexican treats to send you for that, like, around the world journal you're doing. Ah, okay. I think I have mine set to 18 plus, just, you know, just in case, but I'm not sure because I do get some teenagers in here, so I'm not sure how that works on Twitch, if it's just like a warning. Okay, yes, I have to cut down on the heckin' foul language. Yeah. I've never done like an art journal, just like a daily bullet journal, but maybe if I did an art journal, I'd have something to do with all the stickers I have sitting around that I don't know what to do with. I have this like... Whoop. Ah, goddammit. Okay. I have this thing that I got on impulse because I found it at a Target and I fell in love. It's just a bunch of like Victorian and Edwardian illustrations, but they're all stickers. That's really the kind of thing I would use for it. These are, they have like little shapes in them. It's just sort of like collage shapes. There's like a butterfly and there's like a, I think like a hunter with a shotgun or something. And I can't see what's in this one. But yeah, it's like, it's a letter. I love this book. Isn't that beautiful? It's called The Antiquarian Sticker Book. You could probably get it where you live. I'm surprised if they didn't have something like that in the UK. Yeah, like I got the big sticker book and I was like, yay! And then there's so many stickers in it that I don't entirely know what to do with them all. Maybe I should try to start an art journal. Just go down a bit more. I recommend doing stretches to anyone who's listening. I gotta go get like a drink in a minute. Get some of that horchata. Oh man, yeah, you have some really cool pages in there. God dang aesthetic. Oh, maybe I could incorporate like sort of a collage element to like a thing I was doing a while ago that like I got really sick and I wasn't able to do it for a while because sometimes you know how it is when you got them heckin' chronic illnesses. But I just like got really sick for a while and I couldn't do it and then I like got off the habit of it. But it was a challenge that I learned about from this like artist I follow on YouTube and Instagram named Struthless, who does these really funny drawings. And it's a thing where you pick a subject, you pick a thing, whatever you want, and you draw that same thing every day. You don't have to draw exactly the same thing every day. Like if you picked scissors, you could pick, you could draw the scissors, you could do a study of the scissors, you could do a one-line drawing of the scissors, you could do interpretations of the word scissor, and like the sex. You could draw Edward Scissorhands, but like every day you gotta draw some form of scissors, an abstract interpretation of scissors, a collage that makes things into scissors. Every day you have to draw scissors. And it just like, you have to see how many days for like maybe a whole year. Yeah, his challenge was for a whole year. You just have to draw scissors and see how many different ways you can draw scissors. I didn't choose scissors, I chose cubes. So every day I would draw a cube. Something in a cube that was the shape of something. And I was having so much fun drawing cubes. People with cube heads and like cube creatures and cube food, and I was having so much fun drawing cubes, but I fell off the habit. So like, I've been thinking I should like make another journal specifically for cubes, and also turn it into like a collage art journal kind of thing. Give it 365 pages, my very own yearly sketchbook. It's gonna be quite sick, but I'm gonna make it like little. Like, this is the one other sketchbook I made. It's not great. I have to hold it closed with a rubber band so it doesn't smudge because the pages are all wobbly. But it would be a little like this, but have 365 pages at least. And then I would try to draw a cube every day. Unless I couldn't, in which case, you can't always beat yourself up about it. It's gotta be like, well, today I literally had a migraine all day. Today I couldn't look at a blank white paper without my eyes screaming at me. Honestly, if I make it the right dimensions, if I put that much paper in it, it might turn into a cube itself. A little cube-shaped sketchbook in which I will draw cubes. Okay, it joins at that one point. Okay, the tail. Yeah, like if I need to get a couple other crafts out of the way first off of my desk, which is why I'm so eager to finish this one in Tater Tot. But once I finish a couple other things, if I can just get a few things out of the way so I can focus, then I can try to make another book. I think I have enough sketchbook paper from old sketchbooks, and I'm not sure. I also, I have a bunch of newsprint. It's like super cheap and you can get a ton of it, so I was thinking of cutting that into tiny rectangles to use. Okay, the tail, gonna go in here. Yeah, like that's I don't know, maybe you could get in on that challenge if you want. You just pick a subject. I chose a shape. The guy I learned it from, he chose a bird that is common to Australia where he lives. It's like a really pretty bird, but they're basically as common as pigeons, and they're known for eating trash. And so he chose this really common bird that he saw everywhere, and he started drawing like these really funny, like he just drew birds, and he started drawing the birds wearing like funny t-shirts. and he started drawing the birds in like little comics, and there's like a whole thing. Missing the feet. So I was like, I don't know, I think that's a really cool challenge. Difficult because you have to draw the same thing for a whole year, but seriously. Can I stop having so many works and progress? Please. I have a whole freaking, there's beyond this camera space. There are so many works in progress. The whips are out of control. From the top, make it drop for that unfinished ass whip. From the top, make it drop for that work in progress. Wait. Get your ass up and work on that work in progress. Okay, I think that's where I want the tail. Not really. I could like, opening up Firefox usually, makes my computer mad at me when I have Streamlabs open, but if I can find it, like if I can find the YouTube video, it's not really like an official challenge thing, it's just like, something I saw a guy say once and I was like, I like that, I'm gonna use that. It would make a great, like, daily challenge vlog or something like that, though. But as far as I know, there is not one of those. Purely its own thing. Can I type? Oh my god. Okay. I think that's it. Let me... It has a very clickbaity title, but I'm pretty sure this is the one. One second, what if I just like... Yeah, you start it wherever you want and do it pretty much whatever time you want. The drawing advice that changed my life. That's so clickbaity.
Thanks for tuning in again. This video
Let's just watch it.
the best piece of advice that I ever got about drawing. In fact, the advice that changed my life.
Pretty sure this is
Holy
it.
frickin' clickbait.
Holy freaking clickbait.
I'm making this video because the
Yeah, this is the one.
video I made, the AMA, was about the advice that I shared right at the end. And I think I want this channel to have a little bit of that element where there's a bit of utility for other creative people or just other people in general. So, hope you like it. Buckle up. Apologies about the background and handheld mic. I'm still in Sri Lanka, so we've still got the newsreader in the middle of nowhere vibe. But heck, let's go. In 2016, I was a totally different guy. I was still what I would call creative, but I was very, very scattered about it. And at the time, I was working for a guy called Mark Shatner, who was an eccentric artist. Him and his wife Jilly would make these dog and rabbit people sculptures. You might have seen them. They're pretty stunning, and what they do is just that. All they do is make these dog and rabbit sculptures. Sometimes they're on a moped. They make them as paintings, homewares, you name it. Now, I really liked Mark Shatner. I really liked what he was about, and I was really impressed with the fact that he managed to make art his full-time gig. One time I said, "How many days a week do you make art?" And he responded without even thinking it was weird. He goes, "All of them." And I was like, 7? And he goes, "Yeah, all 7. Why?" At the time, that blew my mind. It wouldn't blow my mind now, because now I know what it's like to find something that you love enough to do 7 days a week, where it doesn't even feel like work. It feels like a day's wasted if you haven't done it. But at the time, I was like, dude, what? Anyway, his passion was super contagious. Very fun, wacky, creative guy. Me, though, I was kind of young and angsty, and I did what young, angsty people do best. I complained. I'd be all like, Mark, I don't get it. You're an artist. You make all this stuff. You've kind of got this whole world, this whole stuff that you can just milk and do all the time. I feel creative. Why can't I do that? Just nice, whingy language. And one day, I guess the complaining had got to an all-time high, and he gave me a bit of tough love. He said, Campbell, you know what your problem is? One day you write a song, the next day you write a poem, and then the third day you do a drawing, and none of it adds up to anything. All you're doing is laying a single brick of a million different houses and expecting that one day it'll magically become a mansion. It's not going to happen. It hit me like a ton of mislaid bricks. He'd identified the problem perfectly. I was scattered. Casey Neistat has a little bit about this as well, where he says,
You can do 10 things to like the first degree, like this right here, and that's how well you'll do all 10 things. Or you can do one thing to the 10th degree right there, and look how much better you do that.
naturally, my next question was, all right, Mark, we know what's wrong with me. How do I fix it? And this is where the advice came in. He just said, draw the same thing every single day. He's like, you've got so many mediums, I'll pick one for you. It's going to be drawing. And what you're going to do is just draw the exact same thing every single day. Just try it for a year, and then we'll reassess. I didn't have anything to lose, and this guy knew a lot more about that than I did. So I took his advice. The only problem left to solve was what I was going to draw. And as Mark's advice was marinating in my head as I walked home from work,
Just pausing to say, I totally support being a jack of all trades and a master of none who just kind of does everything. Because that's what I do and I'm having a great time.
walked through the park that I always walked through, and it was full of this one particular bird called the ibis. You might know the ibis as the Egyptian god Thoth, or if you're from Australia, you'll know them as the bin chicken. They're a big white bird with a black head who hangs around rubbish bins and eats trash. For me, they just seem like the perfect metaphor for humanity. We could fly, we could do anything we want, and yet we roll around in bin juice. I loved it.
Once known as the white ibis, the species has evolved into a superior
pretty.
scavenger. From the city's rooftops, the bin chicken has spotted something. Bins.
So I went to the pub and I drew this.
Yeah.
Then I drew this. Then I drew this. I ended up drawing 9 ibises that night, and I posted them to Instagram. And I started to kind of get a sense that I was building something. I started to get a sense that I was laying bricks of the same house. But that was only the first day. The second day rolls around and I draw another ibis. There's another brick in my house. Third day, another ibis. Fourth, fifth, 10th, 20th, 30th day. I just keep drawing these ibises like Mark Shatner said.
They're like their little
And you know
hats.
what happened? I got really bored of drawing ibises, but I still wanted to commit to the advice. So I was like, well, shoot, if I'm going to draw ibises, I may as well make them interesting. Screw it, I'm going to add jokes. So I start adding jokes to the ibises, just little comments about my city, little bits of social commentary. And I get really into that. I get really into the social commentary that comes along with the ibises, to the point where the ibises, by the 100th ibis, just starts to take a bit of a back seat to said social commentary. And it's at this point that I realized the brilliance of Mark Shatner's advice. He wasn't telling me to draw an ibis, he was just telling me to start, because once I start, only then will I find the thing that I'm looking for. But I would never have got there if I hadn't drawn the ibis every single day.
And this is true for work, this is true for like dating versus committing yourself to one person, friendship, everything. Like really focusing and investing yourself into something you're passionate about will always yield better results than scattering yourself around and spreading yourself.
They're so cute. Cute little ibis
So
people.
that's the best bit of advice that I've ever received. But why is it so good? Well, I've put it down to 4 reasons. The first, quantity leads to quality. I've said this before. I mean, it's the reason that my videos are now going to be 70% instead of 100% perfect. I just truly believe that. And for me to approach quantity, I had to take out the decision-making process of what to draw, which Mark Shatner did so eloquently. So the second reason that I really like this advice is because it promotes constraints for creativity. Once again, we'll look at the blank page. The blank page is one of the most freakishly intimidating things. We've
Right.
all been there, we've all stared at it, we've all tapped it with our pens. It's very, very annoying. But compare a blank page with a blank page that says draw an ibis, or a blank page that says draw a robot, or a flying horse, or any kind of tight brief. Immediately having a constraint.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a copy of the Draw Something Dumb book by Drawfee, and it's fantastic. I gotta work more in it.
As you know exactly what you're going to be doing, which leads me to the third reason. Action comes before motivation. It's not the other way around. I think there's this myth that motivation leads to action, that you've got to wait for some sort of moment of inspiration that strikes you like lightning from the gods. But it's the other way around. Firstly, you need to act, and only then will you find your motivation. So for me, I needed to draw every single day, and I needed to build up that habit before I could properly be motivated to draw what I actually felt like drawing. Now, the fourth and final reason that this was incredible advice. I was using thinking as a form of procrastination. There's a story about a donkey who wants some hay and wants some water, but the donkey doesn't know which one to go to first. So the donkey looks at the hay, looks at the water, looks at the hay, looks at the water. Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? And
Me.
eventually the donkey dies of dehydration. What a dumb donkey. I was the donkey. I was dumb. I was like, should I make this? Should I make that? Should I make this? And you know what?
Me?
I didn't decide, but I felt productive because I was thinking about it. But thinking about stuff is not doing stuff. It's the complete opposite of doing stuff. And I was in a trap where this deliberation and this pondering and this questioning and this thinking, this strategizing and debating all felt like they were moving me forward, but they weren't. And Mark Shatner's advice...
I'm gonna let this play while I go get some horchata. Hold on. Horchata time.
If you're only good at one thing, that's what you do. And with both of us, it wasn't as though, you know, it had to be art. It was that we weren't particularly good at anything else.
So there it is, some advice. I hope it resonates with you. I hope particularly in this time of January when productivity is at an all-time high, we're all a little bit drunk off New Year's resolutions and the feeling of reinventing yourself in 2020 and all this new decade kind of hype. I hope that the advice can help you translate some of that into action. Let me know what you thought. Hope you like the 70% video vibe. Once again, stuck to the weekly upload. Gonna see if I can make a whole year of it. I'm kind of excited by the challenge. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see how we go. Until I'm back at home, I can't really do any more drawing videos because I don't have all the equipment. So hopefully you don't mind the talking to camera vibe. Hopefully there's still some value in it. Subscribe if you're new, unless you didn't like it, in which case, go for a run. Catch ya. You thought it was over, but there's one last thing that I want to show you. When I was drawing all those ibises, there was part of me that wanted to experiment. There was a part of me that wanted to bring the ibis drawings to life. Plus, earlier I did say watch to the end. So here it is, the first ever animation I made of an ibis.
Hey, what's up, judges from Australian Ibis? My name's Tash. I'm from Newcastle, but now I live in Newtown, so it's kind of like Nui. Snapchat, hi Tashin. Get it? Haha. A little bit about me. I play guitar. I love music. And mostly I play covers, and mostly I play covers of Nerd Diggity. So I think that I should be on Australian Ibis because I really represent what's going on right now in second year psych students, like this kind of like undercurrent of like, you know, art, music, creative collectives. Like, I think that like my generation is kind of like on it, and I feel like I'm really on it. So I think that if Australian Ibis was like Linda probably would, but I know it's not. I know it's like hypocrisy and stuff because it's like whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found something in this video that makes you want to put me on the show. Love, Tash, Snapchat, hi Tashin. Peace, love, vinyl, and stoner wood. Bye.
Yeah, no, I just like that video. Mostly for the idea of the challenge. Okay. I don't know where one of the feet went. I'm gonna have to search under the desk in a second. Let me just I'm gonna roll this inside out and see how fucked up the ears are. Let's see. Oh yeah. While I was managing to remember to draw cubes every day, I was having a really great time. I drew a bunch of cubes. I have a bunch of them that are still left as just like sketches. Okay. One head. They're very fluffy hair. Okay, come on, come on. Oh, one of them got stuck. Okay, we got ears, we got fluff, we got ears, and we got fluff. Is this thing working? Come on. There is way too much fluff, but that's okay. Oh my god, the fluff. I have to trim that down, maybe. Okay, so there's the 3 of them, and then they attach to the body. Okay. Are you gonna cause trouble? Okay, well it's definitely something, but I think I messed up the back. Right, it's too much fluff. Oh, a chicken would be really cute. Wonderful birds. Right, the fluff is just demolishing the frame rate. What, are you okay? Is my phone dying? You alright there, phone? Excessive fluff. Okay. So, having them all connect in the back was not a good idea. I'm gonna have to add... You know, the little buffering symbol. Come on. How do I fix this? I was worried that would happen, and of course it did. My laptop? It's a Windows 10 HP NB X360, whatever. If you're hearing the sound of the thing, then I can plug in my headphones. Although my cat has decided to come help me. So, baby, are you gonna get all the way on the table? Are you gonna get all the way on the table? There you go. Okay. Yeah, the back did not turn out like I was hoping, although I don't know how I was expecting it to turn out. Okay, how can I fix that? Pistachio, that is not for you. Can I help you, cat? No, you're just there to be cute. Streamlabs is definitely taking up the most. Okay. So the fluff looks pretty ridiculous. I need to fix the back. Not entirely sure how to fix the back, but I need to undo that one seam. I think maybe I can keep those all together. Pistachio. Are you helping? Baby. My very high-tech and elaborate streamer setup for pro streamers who know what they're doing. Oh no. Pistachio is just your butt on the screen. Why are you like this? What are you doing, huh? Okay, so. Right, the cat's like, why are you not paying attention to me? Why are you paying attention to this weird pile of fabric? What's wrong with you? Okay, goodbye. Thank you for your input and your help in this matter. Where's... There we go. It'd be great if I could keep the tail end that in the way and sort of tie them down. Okay. I'll try to dig some of the thread out of this felt. Pistachio also says hi, I assume. She's a cat, she doesn't know what's happening here. Right. The only way I'll ever spend money on this channel is, I don't know, if someone gives me money. Even then, I'd probably be like, do I have to use it for making the stream better? What if I just, you know, got more stuff for crafting? Or if I can get away with just very tightly stitching the two ends. Yeah. Like, if I can see and hear someone okay, it's fine. This phone is doing a lot better than our previous one I had, at least. I have some pals who, like, don't want to do the whole streaming thing, but I have two friends who did, like, the same thing. They were like, I'm gonna get a really expensive streaming camera, and I'm gonna get a nice mic, and I'm gonna set up Streamlabs so it's like the classiest thing, and I'm gonna have transitions going in and out from the scenes, and I'm gonna stream at 60 FPS, and then but you know, they're completely new streamers who have not done the streaming before at all. So if you're new, no one's gonna know you're here, you know? It takes time to build up an audience that they want on any platform. I don't even want an audience, I'm shy as hell. I love how that tail looks. Just don't like how the back looks. But like, it's like, yo, you can't expect a bunch of people to show up and be getting engagement every day, every night, whenever, just because you have really nice stuff. It's not gonna happen like that. So they get burned out because they get burned out because they're not getting enough feedback as fast as possible. And you know, when you put that much investment into something right off, you're kind of hoping to get a bit of a payoff. They gotta realize it's not gonna come that fast. And so they got dejected and they haven't been streaming in a long time. Well, I have one who still consistently streams, but it's like a very quiet little D&D stream. He definitely plays enough video games to be doing it, but... Oh, that's so nice! A laptop and webcam, damn. Oh yeah, I'd assume you would be a V streamer, because you'd probably want to 3D model something, but you don't like to show your face anywhere, so that makes sense. It's like, yeah, if you want to put that much into it, if it means that much to you, that's great. But also, it's like, if you're a beginner, if you're starting out, and you don't, like, you haven't met a lot of people in the community, or, you know, you haven't figured out your whole schedule yet or something, it's like, please calm down. Get used to it first, hang out on other people's streams, meet people, hang out. You know, meet folks, talk to them, learn how to stream, get used to all this stuff. And then if you want to improve it, you can go for the super expensive stuff if you really want to. Yeah, if I just add like a little shape to the back, that might help me get where I want to go with this. Not quite the shape I was hoping for, but you know what, it is a three-headed Furby, so I'm doing pretty good with it. It's gonna have the little faces, one on each one. sometimes Droid Cam works perfectly, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just has problems. That's how it is. Restart, come on. Okay, gotta figure out that shape. I think I just like tight stitches in place with that. Maybe when it's full of plush, that part will be stiffer. Okay, it will be able to stand up by itself eventually. Is that big enough? Almost. The rest of the fabric. Yeah, it's like really you just have to like, this phone does fairly good at like focusing and stuff when it feels like it. I don't usually get complaints about my audio cutting out or anything like that, with or without the headphones. Yeah. Thank you. I gotta... Oh, hold on. Okay, I was worried my light fell asleep. Nope. Okay, I gotta get the rest of the fabric on. Yep. Oh yeah, that would make sense. And like, it is pretty cool to see streamers who have like a whole little setup, but most of the ones I follow who I have a great time with, pretty much stream up in like a pile of squishmallows and plushies and wear funny onesies and stuff like that. A comfortable chair can help a lot if you sit at a computer for a long time. So that's the kind of thing you gotta think about, but like, that's mostly for health. Yeah, people who want to spend a lot on their streams, they totally can. I support that. But I'm just like, I feel bad for my friends who tried to get into it way too like fast and then burnt themselves out because they didn't immediately get like the payback for their investment. Yeah, I need like a square area. The crafting shed. I'm literally under my bed because I have a loft bed and I have just some furniture crammed under here. So, because I have a loft bed, there are the bars of the bed right on top here. And so I have a thick ribbon left over from some Halloween crafting that my phone right here is just kind of hanging off of. I think it works okay. I can zoom in and stuff. Oh, that'd be so cool. 3D printers are getting like so common now and like so affordable. A lot of the doll modders I watch like have them now. Wild. I'm wondering if I could just like hold this like this and yeah, I'm hanging out under my own bed like a little creep. Well, it's my bed, so it doesn't matter. This is Nardashi's art cave. There are no rules, only art. The only thing consistent here is that I am not consistent. Yeah, I noticed that there are some streams where people will just stream their 3D printer printing something, which is strange, but also it's like kind of satisfying to watch the layers slowly build up. You okay, pal? I have a bunch of phone charms on my phone, that's what those are. That camera's just having a problem today. It's already 12:17, only like 45 more minutes. If you do decide to start streaming, I'll totally follow you. Could do little 3D modeling streams and games and stuff. I'm gonna have to add a piece to the paper to try to figure that out. I should have done what I did with the other pattern, which was that in paper, I just kind of taped it all together to see if it would fit like that. I have to do that with this one too. I have to trim some of this fluff. Either that or I could just make it go backwards. It's made out of brushed yarn, and it's very soft. Like, it's very soft. Okay, that works a little bit. I think that might work enough for what I need. I should have considered that the yarn was going to stick to the felt. I'm trying to use up as much scraps as I can. I have a bunch of scrap fabrics. I'm trying to buy as little as possible for all the stuff I'm working on, because I have so much stuff. Oh yeah, that could be cool. That could also be cool. Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm also following. Check on that in a minute. If I open Firefox again, my laptop might combust. No, it's not that bad, I'm just joking, but still. Remember to do that when I sign off in like 40 minutes. Noise. Ooh, to get a hang of streaming, maybe you could like you could do some of your art fight work on stream. Because every day, I got invited to a crafting event by the lovely Pickle Puss here, which is kind of daunting, but I'm trying not to be scared about it. That's in July, which is also Art Fight Month. So every day except for that day, I'm going to be working on art fight stuff pretty much. Unless, you know, the fancy strikes me to work on something else. I'm going to be working on a lot of art fight stuff. I'm sure a lot of other people will be doing it too. Okay. Might have to give these the hot butter knife treatment. Oh, Art Fight. It's a yearly event held in July, starting on July 1st. Approximately, for reasons I'll explain. Basically, it's if you have some original characters, you post references of them on the artfight.net website, and you join a team. There are 2 big teams. Every year there's a different theme. It was, you know, sun and moon, coffee and tea, etc., etc. Yeah. And the teams get, like, you get points based on how much you put into the drawing. You can also 3D model or do little animations and stuff like that. So how much you put into your attack against another person's OC. And yeah, the points are calculated at the end. When we first start the event, it's pretty common for the whole site to crash for like at least a few days, sometimes a whole week, like last year. Oh yeah, anyone can join. You can do digital art, traditional art. I think you can also do collage and stuff like that. You can do painting. It's mostly, you know, like a visual medium. Anyone can join. There's no like skill level requirement or anything. It's not, you don't have to be invited. It's just artfight.net. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, you just sort of, you know, you join a team. You can join a team, like you can pick one or you can go random. I usually just go random. And then, you know, you draw other people's original characters, and it's a fun time. And other people draw your original characters, and yeah, it's a really fun time. I haven't checked the poll yet to see what the theme is going to be this year. I don't really care too much, but like, I keep wanting it to be flora and fauna, but it never is. Yeah, it's a fun time. And if you make an account, you should totally let us know so we can follow each other. I think my username on it is Nardachi_does_art. That's so cool. Eraser clay, that's awesome. Oh yeah, you can also do sculptures and stuff. Like, there's, like, you can do a lot. A lot of the posts are in drawing, because it was sort of started as a drawing thing. But they added more categories over time, so you can do pretty much anything, yeah. Digital and traditional drawing, 3D modeling, sculpting, animation. You do all sorts of stuff as long as it depicts the character. And you get points based on, how much of the character you depict, the level of detail you put into it, that kind of stuff. Yeah. You got a whole month. The only rules is that, you have to post pictures or, any reference of your own original characters. You have to have at least one. And of course, there's, no nudity, no violent content, no gore, that kind of stuff. Because there's kids on there, Yeah, I don't think photography. Because it's the characters aren't real, so I don't know how you'd photograph them, really. You could photograph a scene inspired by them, but that's not really depicting the character, so that would be a whole different category. Maybe in the future we'll have cosplay and photography cosplay. Who even knows? And yeah, then there's a huge wait at the end of the event, at the end of the month. Also sometimes another crash and some lagging while everyone tries to get their last second attacks in on time. And then the judges literally go through everything. There's a team of judges. They go through every single post that has been posted, which turns out to be a lot. Yeah, it's I don't think the photography itself counts. It's just the thing that you took a photograph of, so. Yeah, they go through every single post, and because sometimes people give themselves more points than they should have gotten. It's somewhat self-reported. Sorry, that was my text tone / notification tone. Or, some people I have a problem of giving myself less points than I should have gotten. Because sometimes I don't understand the criteria, so they go through making sure that everyone got the correct points. And then they announce who won at the end, and I don't think I've ever stayed up to pay attention to who wins, because it's in my time zone, it's at 6 a.m. or something that they do it. Sometime when I'm definitely not going to be awake. That must be a good song then, damn. I have a song by AJR stuck in my head, but I can't remember the name of it right now. I really like the album I got of theirs, though. So I hope that drawing is going good. Yeah, what's this song? I want to try to figure out if it got stuck in my head, if I would hate it or love it. Or just be while this is happening. That's okay. If you know the most common lyrics or something, feel free to type those out. Fuck that. Or sometimes I'll get a song without lyrics stuck in my head. And I'll try to use Shazam or something and be ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba. And it'll be what the hell are you trying to sing, you stupid idiot? And I'll be I don't know what it's called. Ah, that sucks. Again, rough sketches and thumbnails, they can really help. Also, drawing hand holding can be hard. Because you have to like figure out the hands and you gotta remember which side the thumb is on. Definitely a challenge. It's totally okay if you got a thumbnail off some hands. Hands are a hassle. The mild irony, I don't know if it's irony, but the music playing right now is by IAB and Sudashu, and they're the people who did the soundtrack for Steven Universe, a show known partially for how many freaking hands are in it. Okay, it's working a little bit better. It looks completely ridiculous. Okay. Gotta figure out how to make the base. And also, I gotta find the foot. Yeah, sometimes you just can't draw good that day. It's like, what hand-eye coordination? Have their sleeves covering their hand. Classic. Have one person's sleeve covering their hand. So you only have to draw one hand. It still counts, you still drew a hand. Okay, so I need like a... Yeah, basically multi-limbed lesbian rocks, and it's wonderful. In this house, we love and respect our multi-limbed lesbian space rocks. Okay. Naturally, it wants to form sort of a triangle, which is actually sort of like the classic Herbie shape. Ah, they're all wearing short sleeves. Okay, you could definitely try to trace out sort of a, maybe I should do this on paper, duh. Hadoy, hadur. Hadur. Okay, so I just sort of loosely set this on here. Oh man, I have the whole soundtrack like in my full music collection. I love it, it's so good. Yes, we need as many hands as possible. Okay. Surprisingly regular looking shape, okay. Let's see if I can like... The Furbies are naturally sort of like a triangle base. So I guess that would be okay. Hold on! Fucking... We're in the future and it's wrong. Man, future. Steven Universe Future was a whole mess of feels. Okay, I want this to be symmetrical approximately. Welcome to Jenny's amateur pattern crafting stream. So good. Okay, let me see if this shape works. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, can I fit this like in here? Okay, that is surprisingly good fit. Okay. Fucking. Ah. Right. Gonna work with me? Huh? You gonna work with me? Let's see. Barely. Yeah. I hope the second shot doesn't treat you too badly. I hope you just like pass out like I did. That wasn't too bad. Have a great rest of your day. And congrats on getting fully vaxxed. Double vaxxed up on a Monday night. Oh, I got it right, he grew a neck. Real character development right there. He developed a neck. He was still cute without one, but it really looked good on him. I'm proud of the kid. Okay. Good night. I mean, not good night. Good day. Yep, whichever ones you get. Hope they're not too bad. Seriously, you're just not gonna... Me using pens on a surface they were absolutely not designed for. Why isn't it working? Bah. Kind of smushed in here. I had to put some things up. Because my dad, who I still live with, was like, can you turn that light out? Because we have an open house design and I don't have a real door and I hate it. Open house designs, like open floor layouts where no one has a door and you can hear everything in the house, garbage, stupid. Whoever created the idea is a stupid idiot. May they catch fire on a field of Legos. Yeah, I don't know what you can do with the soda tabs, but there's stuff to do with them. I mean, I don't know how to turn it back inside out. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it like that. Okay. 12:45. Maybe I'll get this one. What the hell? Man, I wish I had a door. I'm in the same house my whole life, never had a door. I currently have some Shoji screens that were pretty much nailed to some supports. So it provides a little bit of visual privacy, a little tiny bit of temperature insulation. Oh my god, there was a cat hair in my nose. Okay. But light still shines through it, apparently enough to annoy Dad when he's trying to sleep. And it does nothing for sound. Yeah. Doors should not be taken away. Doors are nice and good, and people who have them should appreciate them and never take them away. That's really weird. That's really weird. Maybe it was an inter-family social experiment. I have no idea. Maybe they have to take the doors to the door cleaners to get them cleaned and bring them back. And to take the doors into the shop to get them checked out. Or maybe one of your parents read in some health blog, like, oh, no one should have doors, let's all be free and share all our secrets. And then they realize, no, wait, no, that's stupid. Oh, in the 90s. Still, though, why? A protest of Karens? It reminds me of the TikTok I saw, where it was a couple of people who were working in a store during lockdown, just trying to keep their business running. And they were acting out things that real-life Karens had said or done in their shop because they didn't want to wear masks. It was so cringe. Also, I felt so bad for them. So I guess a protest of Karens would be, basically the people who are standing around going, we deserve to have the right to spread horrible infectious diseases to everyone else. I shouldn't have to cover my face. People don't have to learn about things on the internet. I mean, like, there's different cultural things that go around. Magazines, television, people just telling each other about weird new agey, like, take all your doors off your house kind of stuff. Like, they didn't have to know about things from the internet. There have been wacky ideas around for all of human history. I don't know what the Eternal September was. It sounds like a band name. I would have been 1 year old. Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoopsie, whoopsie is whoopsie doodles. Hold on, wait. I forgot about the feet. Heck. Damn it. Yeah, generally those people tend to be, like, in the same bubble. Or the Venn diagram circles are heavily overlapping, at least. Yeah, they tend to just sort of coalesce into a big nebula of Karens. Okay. Okay, I gotta fix a problem here that I forgot about the feet. I'm supposed to put its little feet on, I forgot about its feet. I need 2 in the front, and I was gonna put 2 in the back. Maybe I should, maybe I should put 4 in the front? Also, I have to fill these with fluff and sew little things into them. Maybe I should put 4 in the front. I think I'm gonna put 4 in the front, but first I have to find the 4th one, so. My back hurts and I gotta go to bed soon because it's about time for me to sign off, so I'm gonna find someone, see if I can send you to him. Is Frontier still on? Oh no, wait, yeah, she raided someone else a while ago. Huh, okay. I wonder why it was September. Maybe it was people... I can't remember what events happened around September, but... That's pretty cool. It must have been so much easier to teach people about netiquette. Okay, not a lot of people are on right now. Ooh, Mortanius is on. Prey. I don't know what that one was. Huh, interesting. I was not around in the days of the early internet. I can't remember when we first got our dial-up, but it was, a while ago. Heck, let's go give a small raid to the Mauritanius who is doing a 3D modeling stream, and he does really cool stuff. I'm gonna have to read about that because that sounds like some interesting early internet history that I just never heard about before. So I bet some really old people, some old net users know about that. Our elders. Okay, I'm gonna send you along. Yeah, really.